So welcome back, guys, and here we are. We have made it to the semifinals, and my name is Dax. I'm joined by Billy and who the Thunk it Billy. Memecord versus Overwine for your upper bracket semifinals.
Yo, and this is very interesting because a very interesting matchup because Memecord and Overwine have been scrimming a lot too for the past few days. Memecord is very diligent with their scrims. They like to scrim pretty much any team that they can get their hands on in the new wave. They scrim cakes, they scrim they scrim ube, and they've even scrim and now they've even scrim Overwine. So you know both these teams know each other to the bone, and it's all about who can outplay the other.
Yeah, and it really feels like they have a little bit more about the opponent. They have that intel, and as we say, intel wins wars, and they are going to be able to use that information to best degree. It seems like these are also our two most hardworking teams, that's for sure. I've seen Meme Court and Overwine really take it to the limits and setting up, learning from their mistakes, and just really improving on their regular season run. We have seen Meme Court kind of disappointing on that 4th seed. Overrun in the meantime all the way down below in 7th. But who is here in the semifinals? It's not your 1st seed, it's not your 2nd seed. It is going to be Memecord versus Overwine. And let's look back into the upper bracket so far. So for Memecord, it was a pretty hard road, but they did it pretty well. Uwatch gone down to them. Wamanagi, what a surprise, making the god bleed. And they have shown their full force with Calamptus and Somi now together. And Emon really impressing on that Ana. On the other side though, it's time for Overwine to get a little bit of luck and a little bit of skill, winning out by default against washed up homies who had a little bit of a blessing there, and it also is a blessing for Overwine. They eked it out against Team Cakes 2-1, and now they are at the pre-swipe of actually surprising everyone and making it to the grand final. So tomorrow, guys, it is going to be our lower bracket instead. There is still a second chance for many of these teams. And this is a little bit of the preview of what's going to be going on there. It's going to be Washed Up Homies versus Uber Server first, and then we will be getting into Cakes as well as Watch. And then whoever wins against the first initial matchup, then that's basically going to be it for that day's games. For the grand finals, it'll be all the way up to Friday. And Billy, anything we got to take note coming into this game?
Um, I'd say this game it's all about how Overwine is going to deal with that all-star power of Calamitous, and as well as the team coordination that Memecord has internally. And we're really gonna see how well they can counter the Memecord's Nano Genji combo.
It's ridiculous how strong they play Nano Blade. Meme Cord is in their full morale right now. They are in their
They're in their
elements,
element.
and they are
Yeah.
literally the fire and ice coming on in the nano boost onto the Genji as quick as lightning. Absolutely ridiculous how Meme Cord executes so much in the first place. Override in the meantime, showing off with the double flyer. And I think for Meme Cord, it's gonna be a little bit of a test. The Genji, even though is pretty solid at dealing with the flyers, if you can get the dash up in the air, you do have to have that caveat of dashing up in the air and getting that kill. If not, they're gonna be having to whip out that hit scan, and will it be Calamitous flexing on over? Will it be Wucked? We'll be finding out there into our upcoming first match, and it will be a classic. It's a Lijiang Tower. Any thoughts though coming into this first match?
Yeah, with this being Memecord's pick, they're very much comfortable playing the Lijiang Tower because it being their best control map. And you know, uh, Memecord love playing Lijiang. They love playing their Brig player, Mr. Sweet Fry himself, and Eman's always there to support the team with his huge nades, big sleeps, and even bigger nano boosts onto Calamitous. And you can never count out Somi playing either his unkillable Zarya or his very pesky Diva. And you always have their big, strong man, Narbaral, in the front lines protecting the team.
It's just ridiculous how potent meme cord can be every single time. And do you think it's really the meta right now giving them this edge? Is it because of their star
Yeah.
player coming on back? You know, what are the factors of meme cord success right now?
Well, number one for sure is the fact that Calamitus has good net. I cannot stress that enough. But even without Calamitous, Memecord has proven that they can win without Calamitous. Like if you look back at the the past New Wave games, their two losses are with Calamitous, and all their wins are without Calamitous.
Yeah, I mean, the whole regular season, it felt like the Calamitous factor wasn't really there in the first place. But speaking of losses, Overwine unable to really get much done in the first place in the regular season, but they did show a few signets of potential success, especially if I remember correctly, that first initial map win against Team Memecord.
Yeah, I like the fact that they've what do you call this, played to their strengths and really focused on improving themselves rather than trying to uh, try out new heroes per se. So it's really nice to see them playing to their strength.
It's just ridiculous sometimes how it leads into that. And in any case, it seems like we are going to be getting ready to go into Lijiang Tower. This is for that grand final slot. Once you make it into the grand finals, you are guaranteed at least 3,000 pesos in a top 2 ending. And having that first map buy is absolutely sweet to begin with. So this is going to be absolutely huge for either Memecord or Overwine. If they do drop on down though, they still have a good chance of making it back into the grand finals because of the position in the brackets, but it is now time to get into the game. Who will win it out? Will it be Memecord? Will it be Overwine? It's Genji Blades versus Flyers, and we'll find out if the sword can cut a jet plane at any point in time. Max speed coming into play. Narbo, Zombie, Calanthus, Walken, and Sweet Fry with Eman versus Guinness, Blackrock, Dominici, Keltrol, Kondak, and Wotash. They have had a long night, ladies and gentlemen, and this is going to be their way to culminate things at this moment. It's been absolutely incredible. The first wave playoffs have given us some amazing, amazing games. And this is really what the PH local scene is all about. So let's get into the game, let's get into the matchup, and let's get into our semifinal match between Memecord and Team Overwine.
Yeah, and we're starting things off with Gardens, and this is a pretty dive-heavy map to say the least. It's rare to see the Reinhardt being played here. Some teams can do it, some teams can't, but like I'd say 70% of the time, it's dive.
Yeah, dive is going to be king here, especially if you can get the boops on. If you're going to be playing something that isn't dive, you are going to be, of course, setting on up on the North Tower instead. Play into the White Room, make sure you can survive. And Memecord as well as Overwine gonna be opting not to play that dive. Interesting enough, Ryan Zarya here for Overwine, so I'm gonna be expecting them to take full control of the inside. In the meantime, Memecord gonna be contesting with this Ryan, but Sweetfry will be going for that initial speed boost. Looks like Kundak gonna be doing the same, and it seems that the coaching staff of these two teams having similar ideas. I love the lessons both Memecord as well as Overwine have brought to the table, and we are gonna be getting into the match.
Yeah, and we see that obvious Calamitous signature Genji. Surprisingly enough, we see Kethrol playing that Junkrat.
Oh, Junkrat gonna be into play. It seems like Overwine has taken a little bit of the namesake of Team Cakes earlier on and gonna be looking to play the Grenadier here. Now, since they are gonna be playing onside White Room, Memecord is not gonna have the best time because of that Junkrat. Somido out in front already trying to keep things alive. Never go with walking with the first kill. And this is really good anticipation here from Memecord. They play the hit scan already to deal with any kind of flyers. And since Overwine is playing a little bit of a wildcard approach right now with the McCree and the Junkrat out of nowhere, it's not really the signature comp we expect. And Memecord is like, okay, thank you very much. We'll win with a Brig in tow.
I would honestly say that the Wotash's Immortal Field was incredible, but the problem was Blackrock was still a little bit too forward and got out of range and caused his death, and then Mr. Narborough got that big pin onto the Zarya, which now, look, he already has Shatter.
Yeah, and onto the White Room we go again. Memecord right now looking to anticipate by the bridge. And we'll find out if the Reinhardt can stay alive here. Push though coming on through from Blackrock so far. And the stun is available. Can he go for it? Kundak though popping that coalescence. And Memecord right now sticking on the sides here. There's Shatter coming on through into the self-destruct. And boom goes the dynamite again. It feels like every single time it's an atomic bomb waiting to happen. Saw me just making sure the Atomic Wrangler is in full force. And that's a team kill there for Team Memecord.
So as we were talking about Daks, Team Memecord playing to their strengths, Narborough playing his very comfortable little Reinhardt, and Somi with that huge Diva Bomb.
Just what a showstopper approach there from Team Memecord. They are in complete control, and it seems like there's getting a little bit of revenge from their regular season map loss. Last time the guys fought off is a 3-1 victory in favor of Team Memecord, if I remember correctly. Overwine impressing everyone with that first win, but now with Calamthus here, he will get the blade on, gets the cut onto one. Keltrol avoiding the total mayhem at the same time, and this is just gonna be an origami approach here from Memecord. They are folding onto the opponent. It's another team kill. This time Overwine looking a little bit out of their depths, facing off against Memecord and their strength.
Right now, Memecord's ult economy is incredible. They keep using one or two ultis, one after the other. They're not overusing. They're not overusing any ultimate, and they're playing to their strengths.
Oh, a little ambitious though from Sweetfire. Gravitas are going to be into play, and Narbrel actually dropping Guinness into the ground. What a bridge defense here from Team Memecord, but it's still going to be Keltrol trying to get the touch on. Overtime ticking on down. No one is alive anymore, and Overwine, welcome to the jungle, and Memecord is your apex predator here. They will take this one 100-0, and what a start here for the blue hand side.
That was an incredible both attack and defense there by Memecord. They completely shut out Overwine from the point every time they try to attack, either from the left or the right.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how they play things out, and Overwine right now has to go back to the drawing board. Will they go for that double flyer again, even though they know Memecord has great hit scans? Will they play something a little different? May Reaper might be something that Memecord struggles against, but now with the Blade in, so they always have this X factor to make sure that these kills, these flashes go in their favor. Memecord now going to be coming on now with the same old Sable. Here we go again with the Brig. And what do you think about Memecord's composition? This is such comfort for them. It's working out in absolute dividends.
I think it's all about them knowing how each of their own heroes plays and making sure that they don't waste any ability at all.
That's a huge nade though from Emon, but unfortunately Calamithus could not get the cleanup on, and here comes Memecord right now going for the collapse. You can see that Blackrock was quite low already because of that, and Memecord has just decided to bring it to the cleaners and make sure that this suit is ready to go. What's a capture again? Memecord is putting on an absolutely clinic. We've seen Overwine grind, but this time Memecord is just dying and dashing.
That was a great pick onto Calam that Dominici got, but the problem was the huge nade of Eman was bigger.
Yeah, it really does make a difference there. Nade right now coming on through. Narvel, the only one affected. And you can see the Reinhardt has to back on the way. Sonido playing the Bunny Blaster. And Easy does it. Actually getting some free kills here. Gonna go against the McCree. Gets a little bit more damage there. Dominici out in the open. And that's just gonna be clean up from the Diva. Memecord getting away with things that they shouldn't. That baby Diva out in the open. Still, you know, it's kind of questionable. Overwine leaving that one alone to its devices. And Memecord back with a full tank line to mitigate this assault.
I was really surprised. I really thought Overwine had it with that huge nade, but it just goes to show how much patience Memecord has with backing up slowly and allowing the regroup to happen so that they could allow their DPS to truly bring on the damage.
And speaking of the DPS, this is the big damage department here. Calamitous, you already know this is going to be absolutely surgical. Gets a little bit of reinforcements there from the rest of the crew. Emmett going for the top up there. Calam, though, eventually will die. Rally is available, but Memecord is just going for the spawn camp. This has become a kind of kryptonite again. Memecord is the paper to Overwine's rock. They destroyed Cakes and their scissors, but this time Memecord is just having everything they need to make sure that they are in complete control. Doomfist now for Calamitous.
Yeah, I think now he's respecting the fact that they have both an Ana and a Brig, so I think now he's trying to get that free pick damage.
One shot. No! Oh my god, that's gonna be big from the tank line! And from the south side, he goes for the Stone Cold Stunner. Memecord making sure they get another big ultimate with the bomb. And Somi is just making a highlight reel for himself by this point. Overwine might have to concede this. Nedic was gonna be into play. No contest whatsoever. And that's clinical from Memecord. They will take the first map here.
This Memecord roster's team synergy is incredible. Like, they keep using two ults as much as possible. They don't overcommit, and they make sure that they either protect their all-star player or they do as much as possible to make sure that they can avenge his death.
And there we go. Play of the game for the Diva yet again. And, you know, the things I gotta say about this one is it's just incredible how Memecord played that one to the best degree. 80% for both Somi and Sweet Fry. Let's check out that last bit of replay. That shatter into the bomb. So huge. And everyone's paying attention to that one. Overhand to turn around. And that's free there for the Reinhardt to get that stun on.
Yeah, it's just Overwatch at its finest for Memecord right now. They're playing out of their mind.
They have brought their A game. And it's not just an A, it's an S+. Memecord has impressed everyone from day one, and they are moving on in to potentially take this first grand final slot. Only one map away from them to get into that Friday matchup. And it's Overwine has to figure something out quickly because they are running out of space to breathe.
Yeah, but I think right now with Overwine having the map pick, I think now Overwine will be playing probably their best map. But the biggest problem for them is it's also Cord's best hybrid map.
Oh yeah, I mean, you when you go to pick a map like that, you just expect that everyone knows how to play it, and it's ridiculous if you're kind of inexperienced on that certain map pick. And we are gonna be, of course, talking about the absolute classic of Overwatch. You already know it as the London Underground. You know it as that nighttime map. And of course, you are going to be knowing it at King's Row. So King's Row will be our second map pick for this set. And Lijiang Tower going in favor of Team Memecord. But there on LT, everything has gone in favor of Memecord. What can Overwine even do by this point?
I think they stick to what they know and play right now to the best of their abilities and catch out any possible mistakes Cord makes and punish them for it.
It's just the best way they can really find that punishment. And I do think that the best thing they can really do is not only just deal with Calamitous, but make sure they keep an eye out on Narbrel and Somi, because they are just playing the Rhine Shatter into the Diva Bomb every single time. It's ridiculous how it's working out for them.
Yeah. Um, right now, as long as Memecord does not make any mistakes for Overwine to punish, it's this should Memecord's map in the bag, because this is also their best hybrid map, aside from it being Overwine's. It's all about who can play King's Row better.
Yeah, and we have seen that multiple times in the New Wave Invitationals, especially seeing both Memecord and Overwine having amazing matches on a map like that. So who can ever forget the first time we've seen the genius of Overwine just executing so well with the first point push? Memecord, in the meantime, always going for those second round duels. And it really feels like it's going to be a matter of endurance here for Overwine, as Memecord is expecting to be able to play in their element every single part of the map. But there is no time to waste. We are going to be getting into our second map of this third match for the night. It's the last one for today, and tomorrow, of course, we'll be heading on over to the lower bracket. So every team who has lost so far, don't worry, we'll be seeing them yet again. And I gotta ask you, Billy, Kings Row, what's the plan here for these two teams?
I think it's all about Ranzaria. Ranzaria, Ranzaria, Ranzaria. The DPS and the sports may change, but I think we're probably seeing a hard stock Ranzaria comp for both these teams.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that were the case. So it's just absolutely incredible in so many ways of how the results have been today. And I'm going to just anticipating whatever matches we get tomorrow, a few rematches here and there, going to be absolutely exhilarating. All really depends on what's going to be happening. Also, from today, we've got some results, and now we are going to be getting into match. Here we go into King's Row.
You know, first point, always a joy to see. I've seen lots of huge shatters, big grabs, huge nano blades, huge upsets. Everything happens always at the start at this first.
Yeah, anything can happen on King's Row, and anything can go on to begin with. Overwine right now going to be playing that Ryan Zarya. We have the McCree and the Junkrat to boot here for Dominici, as well as Keltrol. And it seems like Kundak and Wotash going to be going for that Moira and the Ana. So a lot of close range healing. They're going to be looking to bombard with the Junk, but Wakid has maybe got a tech picking option. Echo going to be pretty independent, going to be flying into the fray. Wouldn't be surprised to see Sweet Fry back onto the Brig, and we'll see if Memecord can use the space to the best degree.
I think. Oh, that's a big nade though.
Yeah, it's huge. But, yeah, Memecord, I don't think it's going to put a stop to their push. Already scouting with the Echo. Oh my god, what a trap though! Keldrell, 9-dimensional chest right there, wants to go for the Echo, gets the takedown! And Overwine doing predictions, but it's going to take more than that. They have the advantage already for the attacking side. Memecord is going for the push. Narbral though in a spot of trouble. Gin is going to be able to get that kill, but Calamitous is making this a difficult one for them. Another takedown on the board. This is just the Calamitous show yet again in full force. And Memecord right now dropping on down to potentially get a kill onto the Ana. And even though Overwine played it so smart, it's not enough to the brute force that is Memecord.
That's a big brain trap there, if I say so myself. That's that Capital's trap there, caught out walk and causes that, but it didn't stop his damage from coming into the Reinhardt.
And no stopping, no popping, and that is going to be Calamitous now going down after the overextension, but space has been created. Blackrock right now charging on, and will get sleep darted, and everything is falling apart here for Overwine. The first point has been taken. Wad right now coming on through. He doesn't hit his head onto the archway this time, but that's Dominici spotting him out by the bookstore instead. Overwine right now does get one pick, but Memecord with full momentum, and even the pin onto Kondak for good measure. This is Memecord's show, and we are just watching it unfold so far.
Oh my gosh, like right now they had a full team right there. This is pretty much a free alley push for Team Memecord. I'm pretty sure they'll even get it to almost the second cap. Like
Yeah.
right now, because they managed to get a clean team wipe. And now they're playing with Nanoblade. They're playing with five volts.
Yeah, it's so free though. Look at this. Usually you have that bar contest right by the pub, and it's not gonna happen whatsoever because Memecord has already taken the space in the world and more. And Bucket is hiding on the side. Here we go though with the self-destruct. Shatter gonna be coming on through. Pretty bad one though this time though from Memecord. They lift that self-destruct up in the air, and this is a chance right now for Overwine. But so many quick reactions with the eat there. Keldrell though with the Riptide to shut down Calamitous, and it seems like for Overwine the best medicine to a flashing and slashing Genji would be the Riptide instead. Overwine right now still keeping things up though. They are going to be able to push it back, and Memecord a little too overconfident there. They will be brought back to down to the earth, and their hubris will be the death of them.
That's a pretty nice shatter bomb, but I think the shatter was a little bit too early and the bomb was a little bit too high.
It's just ridiculous sometimes how it pans out in the first place, and it's all about those grenades here, and they're making sure that, they're just making sure that they have at least some answers, especially with that Steel Trap now gonna be into play again. Rally gonna be online. Dominici in the meantime will get the tag on back, and Callum as well as Keldrell getting on the board. The Riptide so quick, and for Overwine, this is the best place they can actually play against Peter Pan and just make it rain with those nades.
Ketral's Junkrat is doing an insane amount of work to Memecord because it not only stopped the Nano Blade, it also stopped the Nano Rhyme.
This was shut down every single time. Those steel traps have been absolutely huge here for Keldrell. He's playing to a completely different degree of thinking, and all he needs now is a little more lethality, and he should be good to go for this team. In essence though, Memecord right now finally gonna be brought back to a little bit more of a stable offensive. Voltash though catching out Sweet Fry, and Overwine doing a really good job of putting things back into place. Calamitous though with the blade, Hero Blade right here right now. Impatience here for Memecord, but they are trying to get a cut above. Kondak though with the Coalescence, Graviton Search from Guinness to mitigate the push, but it's just not gonna work out at all. Overwine has already lost too many members, and Narbral in the forefront, making sure they're getting bullied off this second point.
Yeah, like I think Guinness tried to use his Grav to stop the blade, but it flew really far off the mark, which just allowed Memecord to capitalize on the fact that the Zarya Grav was whiffed.
So what is the plan here for Team Overwine? What can he even do in these points?
I think now it's all about trying to shut down that very aggressive Reinhardt, and honestly, it's all on Ketral with his Junkrat, spam damage, and huge tires.
It's ridiculous how it works sometimes, and in the end, it seems like this is going to be high time now for Overwine to try and defend to the corner.
Nano Moira?
Nano Moira, though, might be mistake here. Kondak gonna be taking that one, and I don't think this is what Team Overwine wanted. Somi has gotten the bomb again. Riptide though from Keltrol will get caught out, and this is just Memecord with a clinical approach to get these kills here, there, and everywhere.
Now that is the shatter bomb that I was hoping to see from Memecord.
Painful stuff. And this is just Memecord right now doing all they can to show off to the opposition that we are here for a grand finals. We are here to impress. And we are going to be going on again with the Nano Boost here from Eman. Calamita's going to get that blade on. Not dead. I hear from Dominici from the side, but it's not going to happen. Kalam has gotten these kills. Walked right now turning into the Reinhardt. And this is Memecord's place to win. They have done it again. Full capture on King's Row.
And they managed to stall out the time bank of Cord by a huge amount in that second point.
It's incredible that Overwine actually got something out of that one on the second point, but as soon as the momentum shifted back in Team Memecord, there was no reprieve whatsoever. Team kill onto the corner, everything going in favor of Team Memecord, and this has to be the true stint of Memecord, to say the least. It's just Memecord's world, and it's not even just we're living in it. I feel like we're just renting a little bit of a space right now because nothing is going really wrong here for Memecord besides that overextension there with the tank line and the miscommunication on the ultimates. It's really much a flawless game so far, flawless series. And look at this, Eman this time is the one with the no deaths for his team. 0-7-0. That Ana is staying alive every single time.
That only goes to show though that his positioning is always on point, not allowing the Overwine to capitalize on his death means that Narborough will always be topped up, and Somi as well will always be topped up.
There's no time like the present to get the heals on, and we are gonna be looking if Overwine can prevent, well, a clean sweep here. They have 4 minutes to do so. They have 4 minutes to prove everyone wrong, and we will be going into this game with Overwine at a clear disadvantage. But they are playing that McCree and the Reaper. Lucio gonna be into play here for Wotash as well. Speed boost again. We're seeing flashbacks of that amazing highlights, and Overwine gonna be brawling into the forefront. Sleeper gonna be there. What a stun also. Wakatno gonna be on the high ground, and Memecord doing their homework, even though BlackRock has gotten some kills. This is just pretty much Wakad on the prairie, home on the range, and getting 5 kills to his name.
He also can that huge Anakin made onto the main tank line. And you know, we're seeing now the swaps in, and Somis are almost at bomb. Oh wait, never mind. That's mech.
That's a mech. That's a mech. But hey, it really just goes to show for Walken onto this high ground. There is nothing really Overwatch can do about this Ashe in the first place. And a really good call there from Memecord. They knew the bomb rush was going to happen, and it was effective to a good degree. But BlackRock unable to really get much done. Shot after those initial kills. Now Callum is back into the fold, into the backline, gets 1, 2, and 3. This is just Calamita's playing to his best form again. And Memecord right now shutting down another potential push before it even starts. What can Overwatch even do by this point?
It's very unfortunate actually, Daks, because BlackRock already had his ultimate even before the fight started, but because of the picks that occurred, he could not capitalize on the fact that he had an early shatter.
Yeah, just no way to really get the stun on, and Memecord right now ready with the Nano Blade again. Their tools are back in their proper place, and it's gonna be time for a lot more hurting here for Overwine. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if they just keeled over and let this happen, because the Blade is coming, and there we go with the first slash already. Focus fire, pretty good from Overwine, but the damage is just not there, and they have just keeled over. They have just taken it to the best degree, and Memecord will get a team kill again.
And right now, that you know, you see the 2 tanks, they have their ultimate. And I just can't. I really expect to see that big bomb shatter combo. That Memecord really has that combo down to the T.
Yeah, this is going to be potentially a shutdown again, and here we go, BlackRock Knight now going over to the left side. Dynamite thrown one more time, self-destruct though into the back line, and we'll find out if this can get another set of kills. Yes, it does. Everything is going Memecord's way. And in terms of ult economy, they're not going to be breaking the band as of yet. Overwine, I think they're just going to go for that one push. One last hurrah for them, get all 6 ultimates, and just throw them like candy.
Yeah, but I think the problem is that will Memecord let them?
That's a good question.
Because right now Memecord likes getting picked. And every time you get a pick, that means that's one ultimate that Overwine can't use.
It's incredible how Memecord has been able to hold the line here. Overwine right now looking to just grace our presence with that nano boost there. Guinness has let it rip with the Graviton Surge, but it misses wildly. That are going to be coming on through. Bob, the only ultimate going to be available after those flurries there from Team Overwine. But the withdrawal of ults there not working out at all for Overwine. Memecord is still alive. They're braiding really, really well. They feel like they are going for another stroll in the park because they are getting cleanup after cleanup after cleanup. And now one last chance, but the Nano Blade is available here. Memecord is just looking for the killing blow, the coup de grace, if you will.
And right now, Overwine blew 5 ultimates there. And while Memecord is playing with potentially 5. So they really need to burn the ults as much as possible before the time bank runs out.
Yeah, and you
And
know
if
what?
you're Memecord, you want to hold them as long as possible.
But Blado coming on in. It's time for Calamitous to get the clutch to finally finish up this series. Calamitous does get 1 and 2 into the back line, into the middle as well. Blackrock right now going for the Wrecking Ball. But it has been shown on screen, guys, in this match that Memecord is just on a whole different level to the rest of the New Wave Invitationals community. They are our first grand finalists. They get the 1 map by. They have beaten Wamanagi. They have beaten Overwine. And they are through to Friday.
My gosh, these two teams though, like even though like they got full health, Overwine played to an incredible degree.
It's Overwine. I have to say for Overwine, they look a little out of their depth here, but they have proven on their previous match that they still have, you know, they have it in them to potentially get an upset here or there on the lower bracket. And if they are able to learn against Memecord, then they can book another date against Memecord in the finals. But there you go, guys. That was our semifinals, and incredible, incredible stuff. What do you think, though, Kings Row? What was Memecord's success there?
I think it was also the fact that Overwine picked their best map, but it's also the fact that Memecord played calm and collected. They never over ulted. They always used one combo ults every single time, with Swift Fry's rally to be the only defensive ulti or offensive ulti that they want to use. But other than that, Somi and Narbaral's synergy is incredible. Kalam and Emmons nano blades are always a sight for sore eyes.
It's a sight indeed. You might want to get a little bit of some sunscreen because it's just absolutely blinding. And hey, Memecord has shown us how it's done. It seems like they were holding on to the tools of the trade here and there, and it's just absolutely incredible how they played it out. What a showcase! What a showdown! And what the match we got from Overwine, really impressing against Cakes, but of course against Memecord, it felt like it was a whole different element. Memecord surprised everyone with a win against Wamanagi pretty cleanly 2-0. And against Overwine, who laid it through grit, it kind of was really the odds in favor of Memecord. It was a good try, but I feel like for Overwine, they need to prepare against Memecord. And the extra time they're going to get dropping down to the lower bracket, having to play on Thursday to book themselves a date against Memecord again on Friday, will give them that chance to refocus and learn from their mistakes. But Memecord should be happy about this. Second place is secured at the minimum. They get that 1 map by. And look at this table, guys. It is Memecord right now, waiting on for the rest of the show. What a run. What a run indeed. And what can you say about Memecord, Billy, especially from their battles in the first wave playoffs?
It's nice to see Memecord playing to the expectations that everyone has had at the start, and now they're finally playing at full force. And you can't really expect the same Memecord that you saw during their first match.
Yeah, it's just intense and amazing. And for Memecord, they had a little bit of a special request for me, and I think we can apply that, of course, on their grand finale on Friday. So it's a little bit of a teaser right there for many, many, many. Still that same old Memecord flavor, but they do want to give a shout out to one of their favorite members. But we'll do that on a Friday. In the meantime, though, here we go. We are going to see what the lower bracket is all about, and positions have been cleared. Tomorrow, we are going to have Watch the Fomies and Uber, Cakes and Uwatch and Wamanagi versus the winner of that first match. And on Thursday, it's going to be that semifinal into the lower bracket final against Overwine, who is just waiting for a matchup there on Thursday. On Friday, of course, it is going to be a solo endeavor into the grand finals itself. And Billy, any matches you're anticipating coming in for, well, tomorrow's lower bracket?
Uh, right. But honestly, I'd like to see, the Team Cakes really get their what do you call this,
Roster?
their heads in the game
Oh,
and
yeah.
not make those small mistakes and make up for a little setback, few setbacks they have there. But other than that, I expect the Cakes, play good, play well. Overwine play well. Wamanagi hopefully play with full roster, and washed up homie actually come into the come into the new wave playoffs and you
Yeah.
know
Uber
perform
server.
the way, yeah, perform to the ways that washed up homies have always been performing.
Yeah, I want to see that also Washed Up Homies and Uber server in the best potential that they can really do. It'll be amazing to see if we do get Wamanagi versus Washed Up Homies, but it'll be even more amazing if it becomes Wamanagi versus Uber server. Because if Uber server gets the upset there and they move on against the first seed, they will have all the momentum that they need to take down the top two seeds of the New Wave Invitationals. It's been an interesting journey so far, that's for sure. And I believe one member who can tell us more about that journey is going to be Wakid of Team Board. Can we get the guy on to the channel and talk to him just
Right,
a little
I'll drag
bit
him.
and then drag him on? And it's just been an absolute show. But before we get into that interview, guys, we will show you again what are the matches for tomorrow. So again, on the Wednesday session on the lower bracket, it's Washed Up Homies versus Uber Server, and then it's Cakes versus Watch, and then finally it's Wamanagi versus the winner of Washed Up Homies versus Uber Server. We'll still be keeping on with the seeding, of course. The higher seed is the one who gets that first pick, and then we can move on from there in terms of who picks the next map. The losers do, that's for sure. But it is also going to be our last time to have 3 matches for the New Wave Invitationals playoffs. On Thursday, we're only going to have 2, the lower bracket semifinals as well as the lower bracket finals. On Friday, we will have that grand finals for that 10K. And Memecord is sitting pretty, waiting for their opponents. So it's going to be incredible, to say the least. It's going to be absolutely exhilarating. And I do believe we have Walked on board already. Is he here? Is he ready to go?
Yep, yep.
And yes, we are good to go. So Walked, congratulations to Memecord. Impressive. You are our first grand finalist.
Oh, thank you very much. It feels so good.
Now, where does this come from? Meme Cord, kind of not the best performance in the regular season, but apparently, when you put it to the playoffs, when you put it to the tournament time, that is where you guys truly shine, and it has been incredible how strong you guys have been playing so far.
Wait, I'm I'm sabog ako. Wait, what was the question?
And this is
Again?
how have you really done it per
Uh,
se? How what
yeah.
changed in terms of mentality?
We all know what changed. Calamitous stepped in. Thank you to PLDT and to the Genji Buffs for making this possible. So yeah, we've actually worked really hard for this to be in the finals. So actually hindi pa ako naka-move on sa last match. The match before this one, the Waminagi versus us and the Mimcord. Uh, it just feels really good na nagpe-pay off yung mga scrims, etc. Coaching stuff, bod review, yung naro-roast ka sa mga mistakes mo, etc. Ganon. So yeah, there's that.
It's incredible how you guys have prepared. And what do you think was the part of your preparation that helped you guys the most? Was there like a flaw in meme court system that was hurting you guys a lot and you figured it out, especially today?
Yeah, actually, it's the everything that everything that is team aspect like what kung may sistema ba kami like what comes to bring out on certain situations kung paano yung rotation ng heroes namin when to sub in Akashi when to sub out Swiftry things like that. So once na nagkaroon kami ng system, we're good to go. We have the skill, we have the individual skill. uh, and yun lang naglalak lang yung teamwork namin, pero I'm very glad na naayos namin sa wakas, especially before nag-start itong playoffs.
Yeah, it's incredible. What do you think was like the biggest thing you guys added? Not don't give me the calamitous is here answer.
Calamitous.
No. Like what
Okay.
as a team system, what was the biggest thing you guys added onto yourselves? Was it really just their system? Or did you find your identity? Did you find the composition that really fits you per se?
Yeah, I think yun, yung what who am I? Who are we individually in our team? So what are kung ano yung roles talaga namin? And we figured it out, and it just feels so good na uh, we are working 100% as a team. Especially kahit nga na si Calamitus, kasi kakapasok lang niya sa team. So uh, medyo may concern din dati if magpe-play ba siya with the team, and surprisingly, as expected of a GM player, the best Genji player in the Philippines. So yun, may synergy pa din.
Sir, Memecord, they always had the best potential based on their records. It's got to say they were at the cusp, of course, of the qualifications, but they have proven themselves. You guys have proven yourselves to be the best there has been in the upper bracket, and just one match away from the biggest slice of that 10K prize pool. So, are you excited for Friday? What are you guys gonna be doing in the interim between? Well, you have Wednesday and Thursday off. What's the plan now for Team Memecord?
Well, I am indeed excited. So we've been planning to practice, play some competitive matches, and possibly scrim with a team. May nagaya na kanina kasi. So yeah, we don't plan to slack off during this I think 3 days ba
Two
yung
that,
break
two lang
namin?
naman, 2 lang naman.
2 days, yeah, yeah. We have no plans to slack off this 2 days. So yeah, we are planning to give it our best talaga. Especially, there's a very high chance na, the best team in the league, Waminagi will be back in the grind finals. So yeah, we need to prepare for that.
Yeah, you guys have to be expecting the unexpected, and you have to also be expecting the maybe expected, because there are some really strong names in the lower bracket. No one has been eliminated yet, that's for sure. So there is a chance for anyone you have played against or anyone you have not even played against to be back, and at least you have that first map by. So Billy, though, I'm gonna toss it over to you. Are you proud of your team, and what can you ask about Mr. Wakid?
You know, eh, I would say like this is
How
expected
confidence?
outcome.
Wow.
Yes, because they poured in all the effort and all the time. They even put in they schedule they're the ones that schedule VOD reviews and the scrim times, and I'm just there to pretty much just guide them and give them point out lang like their mistakes and stuff. But they're the ones that put in the effort. They're the ones that deserve all this this victory.
Incredible. It's incredible how it's done. So if you got any questions, then we can wrap it up. Anyone you want to shout out after everything. Memecord has been getting a lot of recognition in the upper bracket, and you guys have done such a good job so far.
All right, I'll make this one quick. So shout out to my team, Mimcord. Napaka gusto ko tong team na to. It's just very fun to play with these guys. And fun in a sense na there's no tilting and etc. We all just want to improve our teamwork, and yung banter, naman. Uh, Mr. Calamitous, hello. Anyway, shout out to the team. I really like this team talaga. Best team I could have. Basta yun, get yun eh.
Uh,
Anyway, shout out din sa each team in this league. Sa mga nakascrim namin especially. Shout out din kay Coach Billy. Thank you for being a good coach. Nice. Ah, ano ba? Shout out na din to my friends back at the Engineer Alexis server, and shout out then to my girlfriend for supporting me
ooh,
today.
whoa, name
Oh,
drop.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Where's
Nice
my
flex,
whoa,
nice
whoa,
what
flex.
a flex? Can we get a name drop here real quick?
I don't think she wants to.
Okay, okay,
I'm not
okay,
sure.
okay, okay, okay. Wala bang shoutouts to my lovely kapatid also? Wala bang ganon?
Hindi siya nanood, boss. Natulog
I'm
na.
Thank
Denied. No
denied.
longer family.
Oh, you are
No
dead
longer.
to me. You are dead to me. So thank you, Wakat, for your time. And we'll see you guys on Friday. Memecord has made it there with the one map buy. Thank you for your time. So Billy, what a day. What a day. Just look back though
Day of
at the previous
upsets.
months. Day of upsets, but this semifinal kind of wasn't. Memecord Clinical, they beat Wamanagi, and they have shown that they are at the top of the food chain here in New Invitationals, mate.
Through that, and you know, um, eh, Overwine is no team to sneeze at. Like, even though like they lost to Memecord 2-0, their performance against Cakes was incredible. Like, their teamwork is insane. Their coordination is so good, and they're scary, especially if they have the tools to work with to study you. They're very calm and calculated
And
in a sense.
I just gotta commend Overwine because if you look at the bracket, actually, it's amazing. Because let's look at that upper bracket again. So as a grand finalist, Memecord is guaranteed either first and second. But if you look at the lower bracket, Overwine is guaranteed actually second or third. I mean they're guaranteed at least third. So Overwine is on our podium, and a seventh seed with no wins from the regular season, making it all the way to third place is an achievement of its own kind. And the fact that Overrun has been able to eke it out today, a little bit of luck on Monday, that's for sure. A little bit of an eke out here on Tuesday, but they have really deserved this about being able to incredibly improve, to be able to show that as a gold team, they are here to compete.
They're not gold.
They're
They
not
don't
gold.
play in the gold level
Yes,
anymore.
yes, not at all. Improvements have been amazing here, and getting to third place in the New Wave Invitationals as basically the bottom of the barrel is an amazing feat in itself. So big commendations there to Overwine. But we already know who is at the top of the top. It's Memecord waiting on to see how the rest of the bracket is gonna unfold. And as we said, one more check on the matchups tomorrow. Watch the Pomies versus Uber Server, Cakes versus Uwatch, Wamanagi versus whoever wins that first match. It's gonna be 3 matches tomorrow, and I believe I'm gonna be joined by Mr. Redux, who will be seeing into his own regular match debut, not just the All-Star stuff. And hey, it's gonna be absolutely fun. But Billy, since we're going for as much as possible a rotation of casters, this might be the last time we're gonna have you on the booth. And I gotta say, you've done an incredible job in the Invitationals. You work really well with how everything has been going, and I thank you for your time. Anything you want to say though to the stream before you head out potentially?
I'd like to thank all the viewers that came in to watch both the teams and of course Dax. And like, I'd honestly say Dax, even though I was technically forced into coaching a few teams here and there, but no, it's a good experience to say the least. Like, I'm pretty happy with, like, there's like a different feeling of joy when you see that the team you coached performing extremely well.
I know, right? Is that feeling when you win Busan? It's like, ah, shit. Oh wait, that's that's a story, and it's incredible to be there, seeing them improve over time. It's just incredible to see them work hard, and it is just amazing how they've done it. Memecord has done it. Memecord has impressed, and they are our finalists. And thank you, Billy, for your time here in the New Wave Invitationals. And it has been an incredible day too. So the upper bracket is more or less done, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the lower bracket. We'll be moving on into eliminations, and we will find out who can get back to the top of the mountain. Will we see the top seeds show their strength yet again and be back in regular season form? Will we see upsets? Because we have already seen an upper bracket full of them. We will find out starting tomorrow, 8 p.m. Wednesday and Thursday, lower bracket action. Final is gonna be on Friday. It's a lone match. It's not gonna be taking too long, I believe. It's only a best of 5 with a 1 map buy, but it really depends on how that matchup is gonna unfold. It's been a great experiment. It's been a great time for the New Wave Invitationals. Our local league getting a lot of success all throughout the mats. You can't really believe that we had a project for the second quarter of Overwatch of the year for Overwatch. April, May, June, and that interim to do this on July. That's technically 4 months, 3 months and a week plus. So it's been incredible that we've had the community come in full force and be able to play Overwatch on a weekly basis as much as possible. But now it's time to bid into. It's time to call it a night. And from us to you, from the new Invitationals, I've been Dax, he's been Billy, and go Billy. This time I'll let you say your goodbyes the way you want to.
ATFN.
Tata for
Tata for
now.
now.
Indeed. Bye guys.